is Megan Davies, Mindset Nutrition Coach. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about two different things: how to prioritize your time and how to prioritize your brain power. So this afternoon I am sitting down to create tons of content, map out the next 30 days. So for the next 30 days I'm going to be doing Facebook Lives, blog posts, recipe ideas, tips and tricks of how to optimize your nutrition, your lifestyle, how to change your habits. So I'm super pumped about sitting down and creating all that content. And because of that, I wanted to talk to you guys about how to do a healthy working lunch. So I've got some snacks with me today. These are things I had on hand. I've got a little bit of a sweet craving today, which is what I'm really excited to talk to you guys about. A lot of people ask me about sugar cravings, so I'm going to go through what I've got in front of me and talk a little bit about my mood, how I'm supporting that with nutrient-dense foods instead of junk foods. So I've got some mulberries, super sweet. They're actually pretty great for nutrition. They're labeled as a superfood. I've also got some chocolate here via spoon. So I'm using Artisanal Coconut Cacao Bliss. So 3 ingredients in here: coconut oil, coconut sugar, cocoa nibs, 4 ingredients, and cocoa butter. So none of those are like stabilizers, gums, anything like that. There's also no lecithin, anything like that, no additives. So if you're gonna choose chocolate, choose a high quality chocolate. I think soy lecithin, sunflower lecithin is a topic for another live, but just to briefly go into it, soy lecithin is what takes chocolate from this like liquid goopy form into emulsifying it and turning it into a chocolate bar. So you can either get sunflower lecithin or soy lecithin, and typically, unless it says there on your packaging that the soy is not GMO and organic, ideally, then your soy is probably contaminated with lots of glyphosate. So that has a host of problems that can affect the body, but that is its own life. So just wanted to plant that seed and move on. So I've also got some fresh peaches and a big mound of blueberries. I think today I have some sweet cravings. I'm on day 2 of my cycle, and so I never suppress those, but if I do have a sugar craving, I always go for fruit or a high quality chocolate. I always make sure I'm getting lots of liquids as well. So, and protein. So for those of you with insatiable sugar cravings, a little bit of protein goes a long way in satiating sugar cravings. I'm also doing some coconut water from the fridge, and a fun thing I like to do is I add a splash of rose water. So that is my liquid of choice. I've got some antioxidant rich blueberries, keep my brain going strong. I've got my coconut water, which is a good source of potassium and electrolytes. A little splash of rose water keeps it interesting. Got some mulberries, some chocolate. So this is my working snack. So I'm gonna be sitting down at my desk with this lovely little smorgasbord. And the thing about desk work as an entrepreneur, I have the freedom and the creativity to get up, sit down, take breaks, but I find typically that 15 minutes off for every hour, about 10 minutes off is typically the ratio that I like to do. I like to set a timer because it gets easy to be in the zone. You're just typing away, you're really into it, but really a huge part of my brand is promoting that mind, body, spirit balance. And so, our bodies crave movement, and the mind actually does better with a little bit of movement. So every hour I'll get up, if I am low on liquid, I'll finish my liquid. A tip that I don't mind because I partially work from home is I drink a lot, and that forces me to get up, take a break. Like I'll do some jump lunges, and I'll like move my body a little bit. Sometimes I'll put on music and dance. For those of you who have an office life, that may not be accessible to you. However, a lot of offices are shifting in there may be an employee break room, or some places even have like a mother's room for nursing, or a meditation room, or a gym. If your business has a gym, I highly recommend you are utilizing it. A lot of places you just have your gym membership as part of being in the office. So go down there and use a kettlebell for 10 minutes. It'll blow your mind, change your life. So I want to talk to you guys, now that we've covered a little bit about nutrition, choosing snacks that are complementary to your lifestyle. So if your goals, like mine, are to have a really fast brain that is able to create content and do the work that I need to do, I rely heavily on nutrition and exercise to keep my brain laser sharp. So breaks, we talked a little bit about that. We talked a little bit about how to handle sugar cravings. Always go natural. My third tip for nutrition is I don't keep junk in my house. Anything that's in my house, like, I was talking with a friend the other day about this, and like, we don't keep snacks around. So like, my snacks are fruit. Like I have blueberries. I have 2 pounds of blueberries in my fridge because it is berry season. Chocolate, fruit, maybe some coconut chips. Other than that, I like just keep whole foods around. So if you're snacking, your meals probably weren't completely satiating. So did you have enough fiber and vegetables? Did you have a good source of protein? Did you have a good fat? Those 3 things are there, you should be pretty satiated. Notice how I didn't say grains. I'm currently experimenting with paleo. I don't believe one size fits all with diet, but we don't need as many grains as we think we do, and I'm just gonna leave it there. So in terms of jumping back into time, we talked about taking breaks, keeping the mind fresh. So get up, get some more water, take a pee break, stretch your legs. You can always do like a little bit of calisthenics. I know for some of you who are a little self-conscious, some of you are like, whatever, like I'll do some squats in my office, and some of you are like, no way. And another thing I hear people say is like, I don't want to get sweaty. So that's fine, but I mean, you don't have to do it to the point where you're sweaty. Just the point is a little bit of movement. So circulation, right? Like just get the heart rate up for a minute. Maybe you get a little dewy, like it's fine. Like go to the bathroom and like splash your face with water, fine. A little bit of movement, circulation is gonna get nutrients and oxygen to your brain. So think about that when you are prioritizing your time. My last tip for prioritizing your time is just to decide. It takes a lot of energy to waffle between one thing and another, so just decide what you're gonna do that day. Usually I'll write it out the night before and just do it. So are you wasting energy thinking about what you want to do, or are you really clear? I think clarity is a lot of people's pitfall. They don't really know what their goal is or what the objective is. I've heard an interview where Oprah always asks her team, what's our objective today, when she goes into a meeting. So I think that's really cool to have that clarity in your life, and that's what's going to give you an unstoppable mindset. Well, thanks guys. I just wanted to give you an example from life of how I am optimizing my time and my productivity and using nutrition and a little bit of movement to get me there. Please comment below. I love hearing your comments, what you thought of this. Please share it with a friend if you thought it was entertaining and useful. Until next time, please catch me on my YouTube, on social media. As I said at the beginning of this video, I am doing a 30-day blitz where I'm super pumped about being in the spirit of generosity. I'm giving out a lot of really great content, and so comment below some of the things that you really want to see. All of this is really gearing up to my 6-month online program that I'm launching in September. So If that sounds interesting, shoot me a private message. Everything's up on the site, tigressmindset.com, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. See you next time.